Hi everybody, this is Christina Jackson from $5 Jewelry by Christina. Today I'm going to show you how to do the pin curls. It is a super easy way to get your hair to have that nice curl that definitely holds. Even when you have a lot of hair like mine, if I put heat in it, it'll fall out like this and it damages my hair. So this is a way that I can keep my hair nice and healthy and have a curl that actually lasts. So stay tuned, it's gonna be fun. Okay, so what we're gonna do in our little video for today, I'm going to use some kind of a gel. Okay, so I have my gel here, some water, and some bobby pins, okay? Just a side note, obviously I do not sell any of these. And so, yeah, if you need to know or you'd like to know what I use, go ahead and drop a comment below. But really and truly, any gel, any bobby pins, you're good, okay? So the first thing that you're going to want to do is section your hair, okay? So I do my sides, okay, so right in here. And then I do my top right about to here, okay? So I'm gonna just take it right above, about halfway between the top of my head and my ear, so right about here, okay? And I just take it all the way around my head, okay? So I have the top and then the bottom, okay? Now, this is a first video. Tomorrow I will be showing you some different hairstyles to do with your curled hair. So this is kind of the first one. After I make the hairstyle video, I will definitely drop the link in the comments below, okay? So on these, what you're gonna do is decide, obviously the tighter the curl, the smaller the roll needs to be, okay? I want mine kind of loose, so I'm gonna use two finger. I'm gonna do a 2-finger curl. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is take a small section of hair, about this much. I'm just gonna wet my fingers, just a little bit of water on there, and I'm gonna put just a little bit of gel. Okay, so I have water and gel on my fingers, and I'm gonna go down and just get this strand of hair a little damp, okay? Now, the reason why I do not use totally wet fingers or damp hair is because, at least for my hair, especially now that I live in humidity, my hair will never dry if I have wet hair, okay? And so I just want it a little bit damp, okay? And as you can see, all I did was wrap my hair around my finger, and I just rolled it up, okay? And I'm just gonna put my bobby pin in through there. Some people do an X, so they put 2 bobby pins in there. I found it works just fine, at least for the bottom, if I only put 1 bobby pin. Okay, so again, take the next one. Take my little chunk. I want the chunks to be about the same size. Obviously, I'm not gonna get out a stick and measure them or anything, but relatively the same size. Take my water, get my fingers wet. Again, you can kind of see they're just damp, drippy a little bit of gel on there. And then I'm gonna get my hair damp again. Take my 2 fingers, wrap my hair around. Okay, and then I'm just gonna work my hair up. Here's my curl there. I'm just going to pinch and roll, pinch and roll, pinch and roll. Keep going until I'm at the top, okay? And it's really important I go all the way to the top, and then I just lay that roll against my head and pin it, okay? All right. I know, Grammy, I'm sorry, I'm using my teeth. All right. So I just keep doing that until all of my hair is done. right, so I have all of the bottom part done, okay? Now I have the 3 sections at the top. All right, next we're gonna do the side sections. So it's very important, you guys, to make sure that you are dividing your hair correctly at this point, okay? So what I do is I'm just going to create like a half circle or like a U, I guess, coming here and going around this way, okay? Because all of this is going to be needs to be rolled in a different direction than the rest of my hair, okay? So I don't know if you can see that, but it kind of goes in a C right around here, okay? So I'm gonna keep this part, this is separate, okay? Now for the sides, okay? The sides are gonna be rolled a little bit different than the underneath because they're going to actually be rolled towards my face, okay? Because I want the curl to go towards my face, okay? So this side is actually gonna be rolled towards my face. This side is gonna be rolled towards my face, okay? So I'm gonna start with the same process. I take another strand about the same size as before. I get my hand wet with the water and then with the gel. Okay, I'm going to moisten my hair so it's all the way through from the roots down, okay? Especially if you have the flyaway hair like I do at the front. Okay, it's really important that we get those nice and slick. Now, instead of going this way and just pinching and rolling up, okay, I want to go this way. So when I pinch and roll, it's going towards my face, okay? Towards my face, towards my face, towards my face, right? So I'm almost making my curl go sideways. Okay, and this is gonna create a nice, so right here, I'm going to pin it right there at the bottom. Okay, so this is gonna create a nice wave when I take this out where it's really gonna frame my face. And you're gonna get that really sexy curl that goes in towards your face so that if you wanted to do victory rolls or something else, you have that nice frame of your face like you see in all of that vintage look, okay? So again, I'm gonna roll it into my face. I'll show you how it's gonna look on the other side, all right? Have fun. Okay, so now I'm ready to do the other side. All right, you're gonna get your same water and gel. Okay, again, I'm going to make that piece damp. And then remember, I'm continuing to curl towards my face. So this time I'm gonna do the opposite side, okay? I'm gonna roll it around my fingers again, pinch and roll, pinch and roll. Okay, so now it's going towards my face on this side. Pinch and roll like this, okay? And then I'm gonna flatten it down and pinch it, okay? And I'm gonna do, the same thing over here until this side is completely done. And again, I'm gonna roll towards my face on this side. That way I get that nice, super cute curl that frames that face to give it that iconic look. All right. Next is the top, which is my favorite. All right, so now I have the sides done and the bottom done. Now it's time for the top. Now this is the most important part because getting the right volume in the front and the right lay of the curl is super critical to this look, okay? You wanna get as much volume and the right twist in the front that's gonna help you. So in this part, you actually are going to take all of the hair at the top and you're going to divide it into two sections, okay? So what you're gonna do is take the very front chunk, about this much, okay? And you're gonna section that off separate from the rest of the hair, okay? Now I have a lot of hair. So you're going to pin this first, okay? Now, the way that you pin it is also important, okay? This is going to be sectioned off so that you are pinning it, okay? You want to get it wet with water and gel, just like all the rest of the curls, right? No different, okay? So you're going to take it and you are going to wrap it so that it is going towards the back, okay? So I'm wrapping it away from my face, okay? And then I'm going to leave it so that it is standing up like this. Do you see the rest of my curls are laying flat against my head? These curls at the top, they do not lay flat, okay? You must keep them pinned so that they only touch at the bottom. So you pin them at the bottom and they stay raised like this, okay? So again, that's gonna create awesome volume for your curl when you take this puppy out, okay? So again, section it off. Make sure it's nice and wet all the way through, or damp, I should say, not wet. Don't wet your hair. Again, it's not gonna dry. And then your curls will just fall out. Trust me, I've done it. When I first learned, somebody told me to make sure I did it with wet hair. Don't do that. Okay, so again, I'm rolling it away from my face and I'm gonna leave it elevated right there. So I'm gonna only pin it at the bottom where the curl actually touches the top of my head. Okay, so you can see there, these are raised. Okay, they are not flat against my head like over here. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and do all of this right in here, okay? And then we'll come back to show you the front. All right, happy pinning. All right, my darlings, now we just have this little front piece. Remember, I told you that this was the most important part. Okay, again, you can tell that all of these pieces right in here are elevated. Now, I failed to mention this before, but so I'm gonna do it now. This hairstyle is great for pinup kind of looks, but also if you have thinner hair or you have very damaged hair, okay? Because we put no heat whatsoever on our hair, okay? Thinner hair, the reason why it looks thinner is because it's usually limp and it doesn't have a lot of body or volume to it. This curl right up here, that's what this is for, to create that volume and that lift, okay? So if you have shorter hair or limp hair, you can do this right in here all the time, okay? Again, please do not use heat, my friends, okay? I know that they have that heat protectant spray, whatever. That's great for cutting down on damage, but your hair still is damaged, my friends, okay? So try to keep your hair away from as much heat as possible, trust me. My hair is uber healthy now, but it has not always been that way, okay? All right, so what I'm gonna do is split this nice big old chunk here into thirds, okay? Because I don't want really kinky curls by my face, all right? So I'm gonna take this and split it into thirds. So I have 1, and then 2 and 3. And again, it's a guesstimation, right? Your curls don't have to be perfectly spaced, okay? Yeah, okay? So I'm gonna wet it again. All right. And if your hair is thin, this is also a fabulous way to get those wispies down. Okay, now I'm gonna do the same thing like I've been doing the whole time, except when I get right about here. Okay, watch what I'm gonna do here. I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna turn. I'm gonna flip it like this. So it's almost at the last minute I created that nice flip in there. So it's gonna have a nice bit of volume up at the top, and then it's gonna create that really pretty and iconic turn on its own. Do you see that? How it kind of flips and it's pointed almost at like a 90-degree angle, but it's still raised, right? It's not flat against my head, okay? Now these two, all right, this one is gonna go straight back. Just like this. Okay, I have up, and it's going to do the same thing. So I flip it, so I have these two, one right in front of the other one. Facing diagonally off my face. Okay, with that really sharp turn at the end, okay? And then this one, last one. So close to being done. Okay, now the cool thing about this as well, oops, I missed a piece, sorry guys, is that your hair will stay curled like this for 3 days. Easy, okay? As long as obviously it doesn't get wet. Okay, now this one's just gonna go straight back and you're just gonna pin it right there. Okay? So I have 2 diagonal ones that are facing this way. Because that's the way I part my hair. Over this eye. Okay, and then this one just went straight back. Do you see that? Okay, now what I'm gonna do before I go to bed is I'm going to take a scarf or some kind of a wrap to protect my hair. So while I'm sleeping, okay, I'm not gonna mess it up. Okay, so I just take it like this. I have it here. Now, tomorrow on my business page, I'll put the link in the bottom again. I'm going to show you 3 or 4 hairstyles that you can do with these pins. So I just wrapped it up, have it here. Okay, you can even use a little pin to pin this back right in here. So again, this, we don't want to mess with this in the front, right? Don't mess with these curls. But the rest of it, I just want to make sure that it's nice and protected. So as my head is laying on my pillow or whatnot, it's not going to, you know, mess up any of those curls, okay? All right, my friends, so that is pin curling your hair. Again, I hope to see you tomorrow so that I can show you, once I take it down, how to brush it out so you get those nice, soft, iconic waves, and how to create some really easy everyday hairstyles. Even if you're not necessarily a pinup kind of a style, they're great styles and very classic styles to wear in a variety of different settings. All right, so I hope you take care, sweet dreams, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye.